The Ravens are 6-2. The Dolphins are 2-7, and Baltimore is favored by 7.5 in this one, man.
That's all?
What are your thoughts on your team and just going forward, the future, man? It's been a rough year, coming off some good years here.
I combine this take with like not the shot of the week. What's the opposite of that? The
shit of the week. Shit of the week. Yeah.
It's gonna be shit of the week, and also a thing. It's all going to be directed at the lovely owner of the Dolphins, Stephen Ross. I couldn't find I couldn't really find the words to say it out. You know, with
he has this written down. He has this legit.
I am so in love with this right now.
Is this a new thing? Everyone has notebooks now? What the fuck?
It's a little holiday letter that I wrote. It's okay. I mean, this organization can't find its own ass with two hands. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. Why is it every time that the O-line is the problem, they replace people that only like play with one leg? And looking at you, Austin Jackson. Okay, so this is a holiday letter for Stephen Ross. Here we go. I wish this was a letter of congratulations for taking over the team after suffering 15 years of Huizenga, hitting a franchise rock bottom of 1-15 in 2007. I wish I could say that you brought back our winning ways after having 0 second-round wins since Dan Marino was our quarterback. Let me give you a bit of history as a fan of, for me, my 19th season of being a Dolphins fan. I was brought into this football world at just 8 years old, and right at the beginning I had a choice. Was I going to root for the home team, or was I going to root for the good teams? I decided I was going to spend my little fandom rooting for the home team. And, as a kid, it was okay. All the mediocrity, all that stuff, it was fun to watch, win or lose. As a teen, I started to catch on like, hey, we're the worst team in the league, and we shouldn't still be sucking. What the hell's happening? We should probably change that. In comes you, Stephen Ross, hoping to be that answer to all the prayers and lead this new regime and lead us to the promised land. Well, where did that promise land? Sorry, guys, here we go. Over the course of your 13 years as an owner, you've not only made just the wild card once, you got embarrassingly blown out by the Steelers, while also giving us in 13 years, only 2 seasons with an above 500 record. You hired Tony Sparano as your first head coach and spent 3 years talking behind his back to Jim Harbaugh, who was coaching Stanford at the time, and you run him out of town. And also, you had to give us a whole decade worth of shitty coaches, including Adam Gase, of all people, who you should know should never lead any sort of locker room. Most seasons you had us all fooled, thinking that it was one problem or the other. Was it the coaches and we had good players, or was it the good coaches and bad players? You always found a way to point the blame somewhere else. And let's fast forward to today. I'm an adult. I'm a pretty fucking jaded Dolphins fan, if you ask me. I have 0 to no patience for a process, and I just suffered through 3 years of a so-called rebuild. And well, guess what? It's Groundhog Day again, because it's 2007 all over, and the players have regressed. The coaches have regressed. And your young quarterback, Tua, who you've mistreated more than any quarterback in this freaking league, you talked behind his back to Deshaun Watson, trying to get him to recruit to the team. So that is all before you, Stephen Ross, here, waste my damn time and beat the Texans, which only breeds complacency. You want me to feel good about beating a shitty team in the Texans? Like, you want me to be proud of that? It just, honestly, you have a sock puppet coaching staff, and you have a sorry excuse of an O-line and a franchise, and you've turned this entire town from a nice, loving football city into a wasteland. So I'm fucking done. This team can suck it. Shit to you, Stephen Ross.
I'm playing REM's Everybody Hurts for you right now.
Is that how you really feel, though?
This was my last week to get all my thoughts out for the season. I just really needed to get it out there.
You forgot the Nick Saban fiasco.
Oh, I didn't even touch it all, right? I didn't even
touch on that.
You need a whole 90 minutes for all that
shit. This was all for the regime after Huizenga, where all that crap happened. This was supposed to be the answer. Sorry, guys. Okay, continue.
That was one of the best guest rants we've ever had in the 500 episodes we're about to do. That was legit. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. It's so good. It's like one of Knockers where he comes at him. He's been in a trance for like 5 to 10 minutes just going off. It's like you're tired. Look, you gotta eat a banana to get some potassium. Oh, Gooch.
That's my prediction. Dolphins lose.
Oh, man, that was fantastic.
It's pretty sad when Fitzpatrick is the best quarterback you've had in 15 years.